and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to This Week in WWE ending February 17th. Coming off Elimination Chamber, the lead up to Fastlane, the road to WrestleMania has begun. These matches this week weren't that great, actually. Monday Night Raw, we had Roman Reigns versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson 2-on-1 handicap match. Strowman got involved, they got DQ'd. Big surprise. Next we had New Day, Kofi Kingston versus Bo Dallas. Kofi Kingston getting the victory by pinfall. I give it 2.5 stars. The next we had Jack Gallagher versus Noam Dar. Jack Gallagher getting the victory. I give it 2 3/4 star. Next we had Braun Strowman versus Mark Henry. Wow. And then next week we had Braun Strowman versus The Big Show. Yeah, so Mark Henry and Big Show are jobbers to Braun Strowman now? I didn't even rate it. Next we had Rusev versus Sami Zayn. It was pretty good, I thought. Sami Zayn getting the victory and 2 3/4 star. I guess I'm just a cruiserweight geek, I guess, because the next match we had Akira Tozawa versus Ari Daivari. I gave it 3 stars. It was a good match. Tozawa getting the victory. I actually think Akira Tozawa is one of the top 5 cruiserweights. Next, we had Enzo Amore versus Cesaro. Random. Cesaro getting the victory, 2.5 star. And then the main event on Raw, we had the Raw Women's title on the line. We had champion Charlotte versus Bayley. It was a good match. I thought it was 3.5 stars. I thought it was very, very entertaining, very good. It kind of spotlighted both women. Unfortunately, there was a lot of shenanigans going on. It's just shenanigans. We had Dana Brooke getting involved. The referee, I believe, got knocked out. Dana Brooke got involved a little bit, and then Sasha Banks came down and hit Charlotte with her crutch. And then we had Bayley getting the pinfall and becoming WWE Raw Women's Champion. First time ever. Okay, this reminds me of a lot of the feud that Charlotte and Sasha had, where you give Bayley the title on Raw, but Charlotte keeps her pay-per-view streak going and takes the title back on the pay-per-view. And you just ping the title around 4 or 5 times. Since the Raw Women's title, the Women's title was dedicated 1 year ago, Charlotte is a 4-time champion, former champion. Sasha is a 3-time champion, now Bayley is a 1-time champion. So I bet this title changes hands a couple times between now and Mania. Just ridiculous. But Bayley, your new WWE Raw Women's Champion. On 205 Live this week, we had 3 really good matches. We had Noam Dar versus Red Swan. I gave it 3 1/4. Red Swan getting the victory. Next, we had Grand Metalik making his 205 debut versus Drew Gulak. 3-star match. Grand Metalik, if you remember him, he was in the finals versus TJ Perkins of the Cruiserweight Classic over the summer, which you can see on the WWE Network. And if you've never seen the Cruiserweight Classic, go watch it. Some great cruiserweights there. And then the main event of 205 Live was TJ Perkins versus the Cruiserweight Champion, Neville, in a non-title match. The king of the Cruiserweights, Neville. Neville getting the victory by submission over TJ Perkins. I gave it 3.5 stars. It was one of the best matches of the week so far. On SmackDown, we had 3 big matches. We had 3 matches on a 2-hour show. Wow. First off, we had a tag match with the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the American Alpha, getting versus the Ascension, which it looks like WWE's kind of liking the Ascension again. Ascension could put on pretty good matches. We had Chad Gable getting the pinfall victory over Connor in 2 3/4 star match. Next, we had a rematch from Elimination Chamber, which, note, I didn't note in the Elimination Chamber video. At the Elimination Chamber, every SmackDown superstar that's active on the roster was in a match, except for, that's right, the real American Jack Swagger. Don't know what's going on with that, but that's very interesting to know. Alright, next we had Becky Lynch versus Mickie James in a rematch from Chamber, and Mickie James getting the victory in a 2.5 star match. I don't recall who won at SmackDown off the top of my head. That's right, Becky Lynch won at SmackDown, or the Elimination Chamber, and Mickie wins on Raw. So I guess, or SmackDown, excuse me. I guess the next SmackDown match they have Becky Lynch will win. Okay, the main event of SmackDown. Best main event on a weekly show this year. It might be one of the best main events of the year, period. We had a WWE title in a triple threat match. We had 16-time former champion John Cena versus one-time WWE champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles, versus current champion Bray Wyatt. Triple threat match. Holy God. Bray Wyatt comes out, gets attacked by Luke Harper to start the match. So it kind of started one-on-one with Cena and AJ. Wyatt gets involved. You had Wyatt and AJ fighting. You had Wyatt and Cena fighting. You had just different combinations of everybody going at it and just put it on a just intense, false finish, kind of on the edge of your seat match. If you have not seen this match, it will be on the WWE Network. SmackDown updates, I think, they're about 4 weeks behind. So it'll be on there, and it's a 4.5-star match. Bray Wyatt retaining his title. Great match, great match, great match. So Bray Wyatt still WWE champion. And then Randy Orton comes out and respectfully declines his Royal Rumble title shot versus Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. Because of what? Because he's part of the Wyatt family, Orton is, so he doesn't want to go against the leader. Don't know where this is leading. Probably it'll end up being a triple threat match for the WWE title. Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, and Luke Harper. I'm fine with that. Luke Harper's a great worker. On NXT, we had the Authors of Pain versus some unknown douchebags. You have your tag team champions, wrestling jobbers. What the frick? Could not find these guys' names at all. They said it on the show real quick. I even missed it. Next, we had a women's tag match. We had the beautiful people, I'm calling them, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, which I got that from J-Man of the Pro Wrestling Pulse, so I'll give him credit for that. Versus Liv Morgan and a mystery partner, and that mystery partner was Ember Moon. Billie Kay ended up getting the victory over pinfall over Liv Morgan, and it's a little 2-star match. I probably rate these. The main event NXT was the United Kingdom title defense. First time ever. Tyler Bate defending the United Kingdom title since he won during the United Kingdom tournament over January. Again, if you haven't seen the United Kingdom tournament on the network, go watch it. There's some really good matches there. We had Trent Seven versus United Kingdom champion Tyler Bate. 3-star match. It started a little slow for me, but it picked up a little bit. Tyler Bate retaining his title over Trent Seven. So we'll see where this goes. I'd love to see the United Kingdom title defended more, maybe at WrestleMania, maybe on NXT more. Pete Dunne, he's a hell of a wrestler. He was in the finals. There's a lot of great talent in that United Kingdom division. So that'll wrap up this week in WWE. Stay tuned. Oh, the top 10. I didn't do the top 10. Here, I'm getting out of here and didn't do it all. Okay, the top 10 matches of the week. Number 10 came from Raw, Rusev and Sami Zayn. Number 9 came from Raw, Jack Gallagher and Noam Dar. Number 8 came from SmackDown, the American Alpha versus the Ascension. The 7th best match of the week came from Monday Night Raw, Kira Tozawa and Ari Daivari. Number 6 from 205 Live, Grand Metalik versus Drew Gulak. Number 5 came from NXT, the United Kingdom title tournament, Tyler Bate versus Trent Seven. Number 4 came from 205 Live, Noam Dar and Rich Swann. Number 3 came from 205 Live, Tyler Perkins and Neville. Number 2 came from Monday Night Raw, the women's title, Charlotte versus Bayley. And then the best match of the week could be match of the year candidate from SmackDown, the WWE title, Bray Wyatt retaining this title in a triple threat match versus John Cena and the phenomenal AJ Styles. So that will wrap up this week in WWE. If you're a NASCAR fan, make sure you check out the Kyle Busch video. And make sure you look for the road to the Fastlane and the road to WrestleMania. As always, thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show. And don't just have a great night, have a spiffy night. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.